on the shingle.
All right, come on, no wavies, blowing them bad boys. You're my lucky turkey. Woo! Yeah!
Oh, Harry, your hands are freezing.
The squirrel stole my string cheese!
Oh, no. Not again.
Admit it, you're bored with your bang.
My credit card's been declined.
Will you bring me to the United States, big boy?
Hello, I just called and said, did you just hang up on me?
Oh my God, nothing!
It's a beautiful day to move down to Florida, cause Sheena Reagan.
And here we go. Boom! Welcome to the Radically Indifferent podcast, where every single week we bring in comedians, write sketches, and then bring them into your houses so that your dogs turn into birds and your birds turn into Republicans. Yeah! As always, next to me we have Sheena Reagan, the road dog, Sheena Reagan. Down the end of the table we have the analytical genius, the love of my life, Julie Wallace. And our special guest comedian this week, coming all the way from Tampa, Florida. Give a big round of applause for Mary Kate Beck. All right. Thanks for coming in, Mary Kate. We appreciate it.
I'm so excited to be here.
I came and did the show with us last night. We had an amazing show, the trio.
The trio. That's a fire trio.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good show. Yeah, it was definitely a good show. We had a good time. We always like to open up every podcast by thanking Monis the Coon, the writers of our intro and outro music. Thank you very much, Monis the Coon. If you'd like to see them, you can see them in Connolly, Nebraska, April 13th at the Dog House, which is, I believe, mainly hot dogs. It's going to be an outside venue for $15. You get a soda pop and a dog. Make sure to go check them out in Connolly, Nebraska. Also, Bill's Plumbing. 239-245-3406. Bill's Plumbing. Best plumbing from Marco Island to Punta Gorda. Bill's Plumbing. Also, our affiliate, the Carry Cart. KERRYKART. Carrycart.com. Not how it's normally spelled. It's a dolly, a trolley, a cart, and a ladder. Carrycart.com. Rad Carry Cart for $20 off and free shipping. Boom. And we blasted through that. We got through that, right?
You didn't even have to look at like a notepad or anything. That was all in the noggin.
Yeah, we got it in there. Yeah, it doesn't always go that smooth, honestly.
Yeah,
No, it goes off the rails.
I was like, is there a teleprompter he's reading?
That would be so funny.
That would be funny if we had a teleprompter. But I'm just like, I'm Joe Biden's wife. Oh, man. As always, we have Victor Muriel in the house. I never know which one. I got it. VHM Productions. Make sure to check it.
That's my thing, right?
Yeah, you got to get the I. Oh, you had a little horse voice there. What's going on?
I don't know.
You didn't switch chocolate for liquor, did you?
Oh, shit. I forgot I'm addicted to that as well.
Oh, okay. All right. So there was no switch. He stopped eating chocolate, but he only drinks chocolate martinis now.
All Kahluas.
Yeah, just Kahlua. Is Kahlua chocolate? I thought it was like coffee.
No, is it just coffee?
I think it's actually,
sweet.
is it coffee or toffee?
Oh, I think it is
I thought it was a coffee liqueur.
Yeah, it's a coffee liqueur. Toffee, really?
Toffee, no?
No.
No. Are you saying Pam or Pan?
It's a coffee liqueur.
Yeah, coffee. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
coffee
you like
liqueur.
that? Yeah. The whole time she's like, this doesn't taste like toffee at all. I don't know.
Toffee and coffee taste similar, don't they?
I don't know.
No.
I know nothing.
I don't know. What's
Every time I come onto the podcast, I've never seen anything, never heard of anything, I never tasted anything.
What is it? Look at what toffee's made out of. I don't know what is toffee.
It's like caramel.
Yeah, it's like a hard caramel.
Yeah.
Right?
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
But we'll see. We have.
You boil together sugar and butter and sometimes other ingredients like molasses or something.
It's just butter. It's hard butter. No wonder it's so good.
I know.
Yeah, you caramelize sugar with butter and molasses to make toffee.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so there's some molasses.
Are your arteries way too clear? Here's what you need, some toffee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Clog them up a bit.
I guarantee you somebody was just like, they were eating the butter and they were like, I wish this had a little chew to it. I'm a texture guy.
Or like make it socially acceptable to eat a stick of butter.
Yeah, right? Like, they tried to make it. They were like, what if we had sugar?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. They're like, that's still just sugar and butter. You're an animal.
Yeah.
And he's like, molasses? They're like, now that's a sweet treat. Yeah. Boom. Okay, so every week we like to bring people in and you pitch a sketches. So you're just going to give us a little elevator pitch of your sketches. And then we'll go ahead and choose those sketches and write them. So are you ready to pitch?
Kind of. I'm a little nervous. This is
all right.
scary.
Bring up
Everybody's
the elevator.
always so nervous. It's fluid, man. It's all good.
Dude, we had one person that came in and literally was like, we go, what's your sketch idea? She goes, women empowerment. Yeah. That was it. That was the end of it. And then we were like, so we wrote something for that. Then we go, what's your next idea? And she goes, pass. Oh. We were like, okay.
All right, show's over. Yeah. We're not doing any sketches today.
All right, so what you got? Let's hear it.
Okay. So first one is postpartum. So women always talk about like postpartum, but I feel like I don't have any children, so I'm on the spot. But there's women that their kids are like fucking walking and talking, and they're like postpartum, and I'm like, I think we're postpartum. Like
I
we're
that.
past partum.
Yeah, you're
We're
like
way past partum.
You graduated.
Maybe I could play their kid. I could play.
Yeah.
I could like play your kid. And you're like, this postpartum
Yeah.
got me. I'm like, Mom, where's the peanut butter and jelly?
I'm like at his college graduation. I'm like, oh, my partum.
My partum.
Yeah.
My partum. Okay, I like that postpartum. So we could do that, and maybe a group of moms. Mom. Me and Victor can be your kids.
Or like, do we do like a prepartum where it's like who you were prepartum, like an animal? I don't know.
Oh, okay. So like you're like show you partying and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's just kind of normal.
I know.
That's how you guys get pregnant.
Yeah. That's how we got here. That's how we got partum.
Yeah,
so.
that's how you got partum. It's a prepartum. Yeah, yeah. It's like
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so drunk. Pregnant.
Yes. But then you're like making all these excuses about like why you're so tired or why you can't go out or why Folgers makes you so anxious. It's like your postpartum hormones. It's like you're good. I think you've leveled out. It's been 18 years.
I will say it doesn't it doesn't level out.
You're gonna be crazy.
I have postpartum right now.
Yeah.
Like
My kid is 6. I'm still postpartum.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
We have a 16-year-old. I've had it for 16 years.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you just see me staring in the distance, and you're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Just thinking about the nothingness." You know, like my hormones are still off from.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when you have a kid, it's crazy. Like people, it's like that weird thing where like, "Oh, your kid's," but no. The second Rome was born, like I literally like. I felt like this thing, like he took part of my life force, and he was just like, "Rah!" And it was like, it took, and then I was like, "Rah!" And then I was like, I'm a dad now. I don't care about any of my own well-being, only his. It was, it's definitely a thing. Yeah. And Julie, she had C-section, so she's just like in a diaper for 6 weeks. I'm for real, like diapered up, bro. It's like, yeah. So yeah, like, she's in diapers. She's like, is this postpartum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be every time she looks in the mirror at that scar. She's.
I know.
She doesn't have a scar, by the way. She's just looking. She doesn't care because she's decided
she's
never.
like, I'm all set. Thank you.
She said she's never gonna have kids. You're not gonna do kids, right?
Which I respect so much.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
That's actually the cool. I like you more now.
Why?
Because I think it's just way cool.
Most people find it to be
like off-putting. They're like, you demon woman.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, if she ever feels the need to, throw a kid's birthday party or something, she can adopt my kids for a day.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing.
Yeah,
I like to give money to other people's kids.
Yeah.
She did. She gave Rowan $50 for his
Yeah.
trip.
I like to be the cool Aunt Sheen and do the things. And I figure if I ever get like into the 40s and I'm like really, truly feeling empty that I never had a kid, I can adopt a child who needs a parent.
Well, you should adopt like a 15-year-old, so you only got a couple years of it,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's when I had my first pet, I adopted a very old cat just so I didn't have to be committed for too long.
Low stakes.
And give it a chance, and then we'll work our way into younger
I remember
living
that.
things.
You got
Yeah.
like an old cat that I swear she's like, I adopted a cat. Like 4 months later, she's like, the cat died.
It was 2 years. He was old. I had him for 2
Maybe we shouldn't get Sheena a kid.
Yeah.
Gee.
She's like, look at this new cat I got. He was like, I was like, wow, that's a wicked cat.
He has like the feline AIDS sores all over his body.
He would poop outside the litter box. So I had to put a pee-pee pad in front of the litter box because
He'd
and
like get there, but he couldn't like
couldn't
step
get up in it. Yeah, he
His
couldn't get up in
hips.
it. Yeah.
and he got to a point where his teeth all fell out.
4 months.
2 years. People watching this are gonna be like, she killed that cat. I did not. I love that cat.
You're like, hey, kitty, you want some Gatorade?
I'm just having beers with the cat.
Smoking cigarettes.
That's why he thought it was 2 tall boys. It was 2 for me, 2 for the cat.
I was only smoking a third of that pack.
They were actually cigars. Just
We come over, she's got like cigarettes masking tape to the cat's mouth. She's like, go ahead.
meow, meow. Oh God. All right, so
I mean,
this
technically
is,
you're doing a public service not having these kids.
Yeah. I mean,
I've heard it's not for everybody. I'm so happy that someone was finally honest with me and just said, just don't do it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's no reason to have kids. I mean,
did you feel
There's no reason to
relieved
be
when
forced.
you were like, yeah, you're right?
Well, when Taylor told me that he didn't want any, oh yeah. Like it was, I could have tap danced on the roof.
she did. She crip walked into the house that morning for the podcast. She was like, squabble up.
I was like,
Squabble
guess
up.
what, guys? Guess what Taylor told me last night, guys?
She did this.
I'm
This
on
I'll never
cloud
forget it
nine.
because she goes, "We don't have to have kids." She was so excited. She was like, "Oh!"
You would have thought she was an Olympic medalist.
Well, I've been prepping my mind with my therapist that, I'm going to love that. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And then
And you're like, why do I just talk myself into
turns out we
this?
don't have to,
That's
which
right.
is cool.
All right, so cool. All right, next sketch. What you got there?
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So this one's kind of dark, but it's like one that I haven't been able to work out on stage yet. And I'm like, maybe it is just a sketch, which could be hilarious. So
Yeah.
Dad died November. I'm fine. Don't panic. Sheena gets it. We're in the, you get it
Nathan
too.
gets it too.
We're in the DDC,
Our dad
the
died
Dead
the same
Dad
year.
Club. We
Yep.
got it.
Yeah.
So
With the
my
DDC.
mom was like, I need someone to go with me to the cemetery to like pick out the plot. And I was like, cool. So this cemetery is like pretty exclusive for the Irish Catholics of the south side of Chicago. So there's 2 spots left in this whole plot. Yeah. So like they're running out of room. And before I go further, do you guys remember, this might have been just a Chicago thing, but there was a cemetery that used to dig up graves from like the 1800s.
To re-put them back in. Yeah, I did see that.
And
what?
then
Yeah.
To make room
resell
for
the
new people?
plot.
Yeah,
Yep.
Resold
yeah, oh
the
yeah,
plot.
yeah. Because it's old. I mean, usually graveyards they fill up and then they move.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
get these
and that
old
just
bags
stays
out
where
of
it
here
is.
from
Yeah, yeah.
like the colonial days. So they would dig them up, ditch their bones, and then resell the plot like good as new.
Yeah, right.
So it kind of like a used car salesman. Like it was amazing.
What if
I was
they
like,
drew 'em
I
down?
kind of don't disagree with this business model. I'm like,
Well, it's especially if
'em
they
outta
like
here.
reused them. Like if they drove it down to like Louisiana and they were like selling it to witch doctors. and
yeah. Or it's
That'd
like now a skeleton in like your kid's high school science
Oh yeah,
class.
see that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, they're like, why did this?
Oh my God.
It seems like this skeleton had
The
polio.
skeletons, yeah, too real. Yeah, like, it's like you see, like they're like broken, like collarbone, like
Yeah.
that healed. So, anyways, we're at the cemetery with my mom, and again, 2 plots left, and there's the people that work there are like so slow and incompetent. Like it's infuriating. Like everything about the funeral industry, I like want to revamp. I'm like, we could use, like
Little energy in here.
Well, I mean,
like,
what's the
guy?
rush? Yeah.
Who's the guy from like Bar Rescue? Tafford. What's his name? I want him to like go into a funeral home. And be
Funeral
like, this
home
is
rescue.
Insane.
Gordon Ramsay walks in.
Write down funeral home
Funeral
rescue.
home
by,
rescue,
yeah, that's a
yes.
good one. Yeah.
Like they have itchy Kleenex. They have shitty artwork. It looks like a medieval times living room. Like
Yeah.
it's bad. So we need to like rescue funeral homes, and then like everyone just like there's no sense of urgency. And I'm like, we gotta go. Like we have 30 other appointments today because planning a funeral is like planning a wedding in like 48 hours. Like you got stuff to do. So they're just like taking their sweet time. We finally get in the golf cart to go see these grave plots. Again, 50-50 chance of like the 2 that are left, right? So we get out of the plot and she's like,
you get out of it? Did you jump into the plot?
It's
it's pretty spacious, actually.
I can see this being the one. I can see this being the one.
It's like testing a bed at the mattress store.
As soon as I laid down, it felt like home.
Oh my God, Dad is gonna love this.
Dad.
What about a funeral home realtor?
Yes.
Funeral home realtor, write that down.
Cemetery plot realtor.
so, and my mom is like being particular about like which one she wants. She's like, I don't even want to look at the one by the side of the road. It's too busy. It's too loud. Your father would hate it. And I'm like, well, let's just look. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
We get out. She's like, it's actually quite nice. Like, it's right by your grandmother. There's a tree. And then like a couple minutes later, this like cemetery woman just looks like a little lost. And she's like, oh, sorry. It's not over here. It's actually over here. And we have to like get in the golf cart and like see. My mom is like getting like misty and like thinking that this is where her husband's going to be laid to rest. And then we go up to the next plot. We get out, like the woman gets out of the cart first and I grab my mom by the arm and I go, don't get emotionally attached, okay? She could get lost again. I'm like, you need to keep it together. We get out of the golf cart. Without fail, Cindy is again lost.
No! And was your mom attached?
Oh, yeah. She's like, the stream is, you can hear the willowing winds. She's like, every plot, she's like, this would be a beautiful resting place. And I'm like, keep it together.
And Mary Kate's like, Margaret, are you aware of where we are right now?
Because I'm like, there's 2 spots. You have 1 job. And it's not like people are banging down the door to like, like you should know where they are. You should have it memorized on a map. She's like tapping the grave digger on the shoulder who's currently about to bury someone else to ask where the 2 plots are. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So finally we like find the spot and like, it's
still nice?
fine, but it's not as good as the other.
Oh. You couldn't hear the willowing wind.
Yeah, we got bamboozled. So.
Oh, yeah. All you could hear was a crosswalk. Crossing.
Yeah.
Crossing.
It's like the only thing you could hear was the gravedigger farting.
It's like next to the family that we had like a vengeance against. Like, we had like a family feud and she's like, well, I guess we'll settle and bury next to the Sparks.
So did she get a spot there with him or something next to it or what?
No, it's just like whatever we could find left in that place. It's like very important that we're in there because his parents are there. His brother that died in the Vietnam War is there. So like the 4 plots that they originally bought are used up. And I'm like, throw him on top of Gam Gam. Like,
why can't you stack them? I always wondered about that.
I know. I'm like, just say it's 6 feet under. Like, it's 6 feet under. Just bury the first one like 9 feet under and then throw T-bone on top.
Yeah.
But so we did a 2-for-1. So my brother passed away like 10 years ago. And we just, instead of like burying my brother's ashes, we just tossed them in the casket with my dad.
That's
we didn't
nice.
say
Yeah,
anything.
that's
We were
nice.
just like, they'd want to be together, right? Like, just bang for everybody. Like, let's just both knock them out.
Your dad just always like that. You just leave a mess everywhere in the casket.
We're dead and you're still not out of my house.
Yeah.
This is starting to become a problem for me.
He's like, oh, Dad, you couldn't get the Babbling Brook area? Come on, bro.
How about you get a freaking job? Bible says we have jobs in heaven. Where's your job?
Okay, we're really making a lot of jokes about
We
this.
are. I'm sorry.
No, I love
Okay.
it.
Okay.
It's amazing.
No, I like it. So,
But
okay,
I was like, we got to be nice to Cindy because like she's gonna be unemployed soon once.
So the idea would be like just a really bad funeral home person.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They just
All
don't
right.
know what they're doing.
So let's. What are the other 2 ideas we came up with in that shot?
Funeral home rescue and funeral home realtor.
Oh man, So let's tie it in. We could, if we do this one, we could tie it in with funeral home rescue. And so you're the rescue person, and she gets lost.
Yeah.
And you're like, there's 2 plots in here.
Yeah, like screaming. Like, I'm Tafford. And I'm like, this is a gong show. Like,
yeah. I could be the mortician. I'll go real white, and I'll just like slick my hair back, and and you pull me aside. You'd be like, you're gonna have to let go of Linda.
Yeah. The other one that kind of goes into this too was like, so we had my brother's ashes. So this was like kind of like all kind of in one. Because we hadn't done anything with my brother's ashes. Like, we were just like, we don't know what to do. Like,
it's hard to know what to do, yeah.
It's like, and there's like a lot of pressure to like do the right thing. So this was kind of an opportunity. We're like, we're in the funeral home. Like, what do you think we should do with the ashes? Yeah. So they were like, we could divvy them up into little urns for like your mom, you know, my 2 sisters, me, and then we'll bury the rest with your dad. And I was like, that sounds nice. And then they asked us if we wanted to put them in the urns ourselves. And I was like, where? Like, what? Like,
wait. If you wanted to put
my brother's ashes into the urns
ourselves, like with a funnel, did they provide a funnel?
I don't know. And I was like, do we do it like outside? It was like kind of windy today. Like, I don't know. And then another thought that I had for a skit was like, what if like it was like a guy who was like in charge of like putting ashes in urns, but he's like an alcoholic or like has Parkinson's, and he's like shaking and like spilling people everywhere, and like just.
I'm pretty sure that they like. This is morbid, but I'm pretty sure that they take that box.
Yeah.
They spread the bag over the box, and they go with the shovel, and they just dump it in
like
the
whatever,
box.
and then they probably just sweep everything
else.
Away. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah,
I know you can't get everything in there.
There's no way you get everything.
There's no fucking way.
It's heavier than you think, though.
Are you gonna get cremated?
No.
He doesn't want to.
I don't want to.
Why not?
I want something a little more showy. You know, I want like
the Sparta.
Yeah.
Tell him the Sparta idea.
No, I told Julie. I said I want her to kick me. I want to prop my body up and then kick me into a hole and go, "This is Sparta," and then I just I land in a hole. That's like a good one for me.
That's amazing.
But my favorite one, and I don't know if we'll have enough money to do this when I die, but we all go out. Everybody goes on a barge. And then they just have me in a suit, and I'm like on a slide.
Yeah.
Like it's sitting flat.
Love it.
And everybody parties, and as they're partying, the slide slowly creeps up. And then I just like... and I slowly slide.
Is the slide like lubed?
I was horrified when he first told me this idea.
Yeah, well, I don't want it to be lubed because I want to just slowly creep down this.
Yeah, you want to creep everyone
out.
Yeah,
people could say stuff, they can come up to me and like throw stuff on me and stuff, and then meanwhile they're just steady chum in the water, like the whole time. Like so by the time it's about to dump me, it's a frenzy, you know?
Yeah.
And I put stakes in my pocket.
Hell yeah.
You know? Should I say, yeah, I mean something nice.
Something memorable.
Yeah, something memorable.
I think if you were cremated, it would be like a hefty bag of your ashes.
It'd be a lot of ashes. No, I thought about that. It'd be a lot of... No, that's the crazy thing is, though. It would still only be that box.
Yeah.
They'd be like...
Yeah, they'd be like...
Here you go. Here's a third of his body.
One size fits all. Like, that's all your wife paid for. That's all she's gonna get.
That's all she's getting. If you go look at the urns, there's not larger urns.
You're not getting 10 fingers and 10 toes, Julie. You're getting,
it's not a size
You're getting
thing.
what we give you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
you get
incredible.
an urn of a person, and no matter their size, it's full to the top.
Yeah.
And that's all. This is
and
what
it's
you
the
get.
same as like the cat and the dog ones.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Yeah,
all
it's the
the
same.
same.
Exactly. It's all this, and they're all full to the top. If a cat fills that up, how much body of ours is in that urn?
That's what I'm saying,
It's
you
very
guys.
little.
I'm like, it's gotta be like.
It's very like I love it when people have the necklaces with the ashes in it, and it's like, oh yeah, you got a little tooth in there. What you got in there? You know, like,
his eyelashes.
Yeah. I think this. I want to think that this is like his eye.
Ew. What if it was like your dad's ball or something?
Like it's just a ball ash.
Yeah. Ew. I'd be like, cut off his ding-a-ling before you burn it. Like, burn that separately.
I don't think funeral homes are allowed to do that.
Shave his butthole too.
Save that one for my mom.
My mom can have the bottom
The father of my children.
They just squish it in plexiglass.
Yeah.
Here you go.
They put in those jars of formaldehyde.
Have you seen the women that make coffee tables out of their wedding flowers?
Yes. Oh my God.
Just some peonies and some penis.
Squished it.
Yeah, there's a squished in there. I love the formaldehyde though. They put like googly eyes on the balls.
Yeah. Yep. That's my dad.
There's Pop
dad
Pop.
right
There we
there.
go. There's Pop Pop.
Grandkids gather round.
Here's Pop Pop.
Where we all came from.
Little Johnny, you ever wonder why you have a huge penis? Pop Pop.
Pop, pop.
Didn't come from your father, that's for sure.
Skips a generation.
Oh my God. Sorry, Dad.
We're all going to jail.
Okay.
I love it.
So I feel like we can mix all that together and make a sketch with that pretty simply. I think with the salesperson, we'll do it. So the basis of it will be like you said with the whole boss thing.
Yeah.
We'll do the base of that, but we can actually add that character in there of the bad person. We can add the salesperson in there. I think we have enough people to run it. Victor will be the groundskeeper, maybe just like a little. Like,
he's the landscaper because he's.
He plays everything that needs melanin. He was a Native American last week.
It is true.
All the way from Africa. He plays from Africa to Sicilian.
Oh my God, I love it.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
All right. So, all right. Yeah, get your drink and go. What's your next idea there?
Okay. This is my last one, so I'm open to ideas. But negging. So like, and you guys have probably done something along the lines of this, but
We haven't yet. No.
When you're negging your partner, like I feel like women can be like crazy mean to men and they just like take it. Like, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
I'll think of ideas. I don't have anything because I'm super nice and perfect to my fiance. But but then like if he says like one thing to me, I'm like so defensive. I like burst into tears, and then like it would like cut to like me being at like a bar with like Sheena and like drinking spicy margaritas and being like, I'm getting a divorce. Like he's verbally abusive. I can't take it anymore. Like just because he said like one thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like we're singing all these songs about like, or like we can be at like karaoke, like Dixie Chicks, like Earl Had to Die, or like, I don't know. Just because he said like one teeny tiny thing.
Yeah.
Like, did you brush your teeth today? Or like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really neg. I'm not a negger.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. But I am a straight up. No.
I think women are more.
Listen,
like,
I'm
do
not
it
a
more than
negger,
that.
and we don't
He's
neg each
straight
other.
up truth tells.
I have
He'll
to
just
re-
be like, "You're gonna wear that shirt with those."
I do. No, but it's truth though. I'm not
because
negging. I'm like,
negging is a backhanded compliment. It's like, "Oh, your hair looks nice." I mean, it would look nicer if it was cut, but you know, it's okay.
no, I go like, whoa, you should brush your teeth.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
But I expect the same thing. I don't want to walk out with it. She'll let me. I'll like literally. We'll be halfway through a store, and I'll catch myself in a reflection. I'll be like,
You let me leave the house?
"You let me leave the house like this?" And she's like, "What? I just didn't want to say anything."
Taylor will let me
That's what
exist
you're
for
literally
hours
there for.
with like a spot of food on my face, and I'm like, "Why did you just let me go through life like this?" He's like,
You know what I
Give me
started
the funny.
saying to people that like are be like, you have a little. I go, that's a good friend right there. I like congratulate them. I'm like, thank you. You're a good friend. I'm like trying to like reinforce behavior because like people do get like nervous. I'm like, no. You're a good person.
Yeah, just let them know there's something on their face.
It's a kindness.
And I do it very like, I'm like, hey, you got some crap on your face right
Yeah.
there. And then I just move on with the day. Like there's
You know
no
what's
reason.
the worst when it's like a blemish or something?
Like, hey, you got some crap on the face. You're like, yeah, that's herpes.
Yeah. Like, thank you for announcing it in the boardroom.
Yeah. You got some crap all over all your lips.
I went to Miami for spring break and came home with me. So
Sorry, I can't wipe it off. I've tried.
not everything stays in Vegas. So.
Did it ever happen to you guys that? So it happened to me a couple of times when I'm like having a coffee with a client or something, and I see something on his face. And I'm like, hey, sir, I'm not sir about me. Hey, yeah, you got something right here. And he goes to wipe it off, and he's like, okay, and it's still there. I'm like, no, it's still there. He does it again.
Oh, yeah.
It's still there. So a third time, he's like, got it. You got it. But it's still there.
It's still there.
4 times. It's
It's
still
like
there,
a birthmark. Leave him alone. Let him live.
Oh, that's a funny sketch in itself.
Yeah.
That would be really
Wash
quick.
that shit off your
Because
face.
I will literally go, come here.
Yeah.
Get it off their face. But how funny it would be like, come here, let me get it. Come here. And I go, oh, that is.
No, it'd be great if you like your whole palm. And we're like,
Come here. I'm like, it's just not coming off. And I go, wait, that is a mole.
That
That's
is a mole.
Sorry about that.
See, I've had the opposite. I was like, oh, when did I grow this mole? I'm like, oops, it's chocolate. And Taylor's like, you are so gross.
No, there is I've definitely had that.
Oh yeah, no. We play the game. Is it dirt, chocolate, or a freckle? Weekly.
What are you doing with this chocolate where you have it up on your arms?
That's what he says. It just flings because I'm a sloppy eater. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. We were talking about how ladies can't eat ribs in public yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, we ate ribs last week, and if you catch Sheena right around 2:30 and she hasn't eaten yet, it doesn't matter what it is. That is going down the hole, bro. She's just like, she just put the whole rib in her mouth and spit out the bones.
Yeah. It's like a cartoon.
Yeah. So good. She was like, oh, and it's funny because your metabolism, because you have a high metabolism, obviously.
Yeah,
her metabolism is so high that like the second it hits her lips and she swallows, she's like, hey guys. She's literally like,
Sorry about that.
then she takes a bite and she's like, oh my God, I was in such a bad mood, everybody.
Sorry.
My sugar's up now.
I am regulated. And
Roll the tape.
She immediately has like energy. She's like, all right, what are we doing for the next sketch? Let's go. And we're all just like sitting there like in a rib hangover. We're like, give us a minute.
I need a nap.
She's like, let's go.
I'm like,
I don't have to have kids.
I'm gonna go outside and do a few push-ups.
Run a few laps.
It is like that. So I like the negging. So where would we go with that? We could.
It's okay. I think we should go more with like the something's on your face thing.
Oh, you want to do? Yeah, I like this.
I think that's better.
And it's short.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really short. We moved on that. So go ahead and just write down the negging thing but it could be hard because we could get. Sheena had one recently where it was her inner thoughts. Ginger Kelly played her inner thoughts.
Oh.
And
you know how comedians just have. Sometimes we're mean to each other, or to ourselves.
Yeah.
And so it was just one of those things where you look in the mirror and, hey, inner me, are you in there? And Ginger pops up, and that's my inner me, and she just berates me until
oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did anything like hit home where you're like, Ginger, do you really?
She wrote it,
me?
so it hit
everything.
really home. Yeah.
The next day we were like, are you okay?
We were asking, are you okay? Because she's like, okay, then you'll say you're never gonna get married because you're a piece of shit.
And some subpar comedian, I was like, I was Florida's funniest female. She's like, that doesn't mean anything to anybody, and it never did. I'm like, that's fair.
She wrote it, so
yeah,
that's incredible.
We're
it's
like,
okay.
let's read your inner thoughts.
And that's all very true. I got one. Should I throw it out there?
Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. And I think it might work because she's so pretty. So have you ever seen, of course we have, you know the girls who only take pictures on Snapchat filters?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not like, I understand that the phones are really HD, so sometimes like our wrinkles or something may look a little more intense than how we look to the naked eye. But sometimes it's extreme, like big eyes, and now suddenly they're blue and sparkly, and your nose is tiny with a little sparkle on it, and your chin is small, and your cheeks are big. And I'm like, what if they went missing? Nobody would ever be able to find them because they don't look like their picture. So the cops would be like, ma'am, do you have any pictures of your daughter? And they would only have these super filtered. And so I imagine like, it's the super filtered version, like it's Mary Kate Beck. And then I'm like, help me.
Yeah.
I've been kidnapped. And they're like, nope, that's not her.
Yeah.
I don't think so. And she can't get rescued because she doesn't look anything like her picture.
Yes.
That could be really funny. How could we so would we do it where we put the camera screen on the phone? Because I'm thinking something along the lines of where you're trying to show the cops a picture of her and like you show it and it's like, so she's a dog? Like, oh no. That's the dog filter.
Oh my God.
It's like the different filters, you're like okay, yeah, that's not right. She actually has brown eyes. They're blue in this picture.
Yeah. Well, I think it would be like, dishevel me up or whatever. I go to take the picture and then it's her. You know what I mean? Because it's all the
Sheena should be like
filters.
under a car or something where it's like she's in full distress, like needs.
Oh yeah, or like I escape and run out. And I'm like, help me! I'm the one that's missing. And they look at the photo, they're like, imposter.
Could never
it's not
be
her.
her.
It's not her. And I'm like, they're filters. They're filters.
Okay, well, I mean, the cops would help you though. So
Would they?
Yeah.
She's a white woman, of course.
Yeah, they're gonna help you right away.
would.
Now that's a funny sketch. If like if it's you and Victor caught under a car and they're like, "Ma'am, we'll help you." Sir, you're being deported.
Oh my God. That is funny.
And Sheena could be like covered in blood, like literally visibly just murdered someone. And they're like, "Sir, you're coming with us. This is way more important."
Oh man, that is so
We're going to
funny.
put you on a plane to Martha's Vineyard.
Are you sure you didn't kill her?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's
We're gonna
I
get
like
canceled.
that.
I don't like
Yeah.
this.
So something. Oh no. Hey,
I'm
yeah.
nervous. I'm nervous now.
No, Sheena's been You're feeling Sheena's nerves on this because we've almost been canceled a million times according to Sheena. We've said some things on here where she's like, "This is not good. This is not good."
And sometimes it's me. Sometimes I just come up with something in my head. I say it out loud, and I immediately am like, "Why did you say that?"
I think it's more making fun of our privilege. Like, I think it's dumb too.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, I grew up in like trailers and stuff, so I watch my dad get arrested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I didn't ever feel very privileged.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm like fighting spiders in my trailer. Yeah. You know, like I'm like, man, this privilege is killing it. You know, I never felt that, but that what you call it? Anyway, I was gonna Sheena the Indian thing. That's what we made the sketch last week.
Yeah.
Sheena goes, "Don't use sage because it opens a portal to the devil." We're like, "That's not true." And so Julie looks up. She goes, "Oh, the Native Americans are the ones who originally used the sage." And Sheena goes, "Yeah, and look what happened to them."
Oh, no. There it is. There it is. She's not wrong.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Boom.
It's okay. That's why we're radically indifferent. I mean, we
Yes.
approach the whole thing. But
I'm not passionate about like anything. I think that's like, I'm passionate about like a couple things, but like for the most part, I don't like.
Yeah, it's too.
I
It's
like
too
being
much.
indifferent. Indifferent is like the most empowering thing.
Well, it's just too much out
Yeah.
there. It's like it's so hard to like. It's like, man, there's just so much going on. It's like if you pick a topic, like you pick something you really want to be like passionate about and move towards it. 2 months later, you found out like, oh wait, this was evil.
Like a cause?
Yeah, like a cause. Like you find it, and you're like, oh man, all that money's been actually going to child trafficking.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, it happens on the regular, you know.
I like it.
So, but okay, let's go ahead and pick our sketches. Go ahead and read them back to us, honey. What we got?
Past postpartum, the clueless funeral home workers, funeral home rescue, funeral home realtor, negging your partner, something's on your face, and missing person with the Snapchat filter.
God, I wish we could. You know, the roast that you're doing is at a funeral home, right?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I'm doing a roast at a funeral home.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, the guy's turning 60.
Oh, so
He's
they're
a
that's
funeral home.
amazing.
Well, him and
they
his
own
wife
them.
work there. He and his wife work at the funeral home.
Oh my.
And so
No, they own it.
Are they bajillionaires?
I don't know about that.
That's what she told me.
Oh, okay. Maybe they do then.
Yeah, they said it's their funeral home.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the head mortician and
Yeah.
Oof.
yeah, so it's their funeral home. But yeah, so they're doing it at the funeral home, and I was like, okay. So I now have to.
What
write
if
all these
someone like
jokes.
dies on the day of the like? Are they just shit out of luck? Like you gotta go to the other one down the street. Like we're closed for the roast.
Well, if they own it, they could. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Oh my
I'm
god!
like, well,
They're like,
tomorrow.
we're turning down your business. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
bury Uncle.
I started
Uncle Tom
writing it.
somewhere else.
I was like, everybody asks why Tim. Everybody wonders if Tim has sex with the bodies.
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
But he doesn't have to because he's married to Rachel.
Dude, I knew you were perfect for this. I knew you were perfect for it.
Hey, cold fish, anybody? That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, that's
It's gonna be
amazing.
funny. Yeah, I think it should be. That's the
It's
first
gonna be
joke I wrote.
fantastic.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it should be. That's the first joke. I wrote.
When they were at the Cape Cab show that you and I were on together, but they were in the other room watching one of the tribute bands.
Oh, okay.
And so that's when he first brought it up to me, and I said, listen, the only advice I have for you on a roast is nothing can be off limits. Like,
Yeah.
the goal is to eviscerate each other. So, yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, no, when I told her that, I was like, just so you know, like, I don't roast like cutesy.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I've had that issue with roast all the time. You've seen me at
yeah.
multiple roasts where like people are like, oh shit, like
He's a monster.
I literally find out personal things about you. And then I just used them in front of everyone. Like our friend JoJo he hated me the most that night because he's like, he loves his mom, of course.
Yeah.
Right? So the first thing I was like, I don't know if anybody knows, but JoJo's mom's super hot. Like so hot, like have sex with her, she had AIDS hot. Like and then I just talked about how hot his mom was and how much I wanted to go. And then I did this like heartfelt thing. I was this super heartfelt thing, and I was like, we're losing a great comic, moving to Tennessee. And then I go, and if I had anything I wanted to say to you before you left, JoJo, is tell your mom I said what's up. Yeah. He didn't talk to me for 2 weeks.
Oh my god!
Out of everybody else, Julie.
But I love that idea of like doing a roast in a funeral home, not for a skit, but like for someone's like 50th birthday or something.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm doing a 50th birthday roast, and I'm like, what if we did it in a funeral home? It's already like signed, sealed, delivered, but I'm kind of thinking of starting like a roast business. I think there's a lot of money. People like to be embarrassed, but I'm like, if it's your birthday party, you're getting older, we're doing a funeral home, you're closer to death. No, too dark.
No, I'm yours. I'm sorry, I can't. When you say signed, sealed, delivered, I cannot not say. So you signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. I have to hit it. I have to say signed, sealed, delivered. That's what I'm talking about. You can't. No, that's it. I'm excited about the roast and the thing. I'll see how it goes. I don't know any of these people.
That's amazing.
So I have
that's
to just roast them. And I'm going first. Like literally just having me go up, roast for 15 minutes.
Can you roast people in the audience though? I was gonna do crowd work and roast everyone.
Oh,
too.
I'm gonna roast every single person.
Every person
I figured. I figured you would
on.
crowd work them a little bit. I know my phone's down there. Oh, did your barefoot touch it? I gotta.
Oh
no!
Are you like the woman that can use her feet as hands?
Who, me? I'm a man.
She just picked up her phone with her toes.
No, okay, no, I'm barefoot. She didn't want me touching her.
Yeah.
It did touch it a little, just a tad bit.
Ew.
Just a tad bit. Right on the speaker.
Yeah.
Taylor's cat has sat her butthole right on my phone before, like right on the, where you,
It's a power move.
Gotta take it apart and
Yeah.
It down.
Yeah. You're like, don't worry, have some Gatorade, kitty.
Yeah. Would you like a beer?
You're like the woman in Chimp Crazy who's like feeding the apes just like Big Macs. It was like, what?
Yeah, Taylor loves that cat. Like too much. That was the only time I like looked when he was talking about the cat. I was like,
the cat's birthday is on Valentine's Day. So I have to share Valentine's Day with the cat.
Okay. No.
She got a gift.
That's when
on Valentine's Day. She got a gift.
He's like, I bring presents for all my pussy.
No.
Oh, Victor just thinks that's so funny.
Oh, he almost fell out of the chair.
Oh, man.
That woke him up.
Yeah, oh yeah, that cat's gonna be smoking cigarettes tonight.
Hilarious.
That's when you just open the back door, let the cat go on a little adventure, never comes home. Like, happy Valentine's Day to me.
Yeah, right.
Taylor would be up
He'd
all
be so
night,
distraught.
like,
Yeah, oh yeah, you can't do that to
running
him.
around the neighborhood. Here, kitty.
You know, after Hurricane Ian blew all the screens out on my porch.
You're like, this is my shot.
And he was away.
Now's the time. Here, kitty.
He was away for Thanksgiving, and we had blocked it off, but she jumped over the things and jumped out and led me on a wild goose chase for 2 hours on Thanksgiving while he was away. And I had already had several beers, so I was drunk,
Not coordinated.
chasing this cat around the house in circles for 2 hours, cursing up a storm and trying to calm myself down and lure the cat. It was one of the craziest experiences of my life.
Did you set out tuna fish or something?
No.
She just run around her house.
Yeah.
Milk, tuna fish, catnip.
Cigarette hanging out her mouth, drinking a beer. Come here, kitty. Kitty.
Taylor's
I don't know why it won't come to me. We should listen to the cat's version of that. This crazy bitch for 2 hours.
She kicked all the screens out.
Drunk of hell.
Oh my God.
The cat sits down. Finally, he's like, wow, that was entertaining.
So what did you just eventually just caught the cat?
So eventually, she actually ran back through the hole and into the house.
It never left the yard.
Just around the house a bunch of times. Yeah.
That cat was digging with you.
Yes.
Yeah, that cat was messing with you, man. It's like, oh, you think you're going to take my tay-tay?
No, the cat terrorizes me regularly. In the morning, she stands on me and just...
Ew.
Remember, you're my bitch.
I was here first.
That's her power stance. That's her morning power stance. You know how in the morning you're supposed to stand tall, like have cats.
Yeah.
Stands on me when I try to work. When I work at home, she'll just stand in the doorway and go, meep, 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 the whole time I'm working.
That it's like, yeah, remember, Taylor's mine. 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 Mine.
Yeah.
That is a skit. You're dressing up as a cat now.
I think we have some cat ears.
What if I got... We have cat ears.
In the doorway. Oh my God, I'm dying.
Put it on Taylor's cat. Put it on Taylor's cat.
If
we
Taylor
won't do that
comes,
today,
we
but
should do... Okay.
we should
No, we'll do it on a day where
we'll
it's
wait
just
for
us.
Taylor. Yeah, we'll do Taylor's cat.
We have a whole day of Taylor sketches.
Yeah.
You realize
We do.
this, right?
Yeah, we have a day.
We're gonna have to break them down and finally get him on the podcast so we can have him as the guest, and then we can do the sketch day with him.
Oh yeah, it's Sam didn't come, so you could introduce to Mary Kate. You don't even.
No, they met.
Oh, they did.
At,
meet.
He came to a Don't Tell show in Tampa.
Okay, good. I was about to explain him, and I was going to go, he's 3'5".
Yeah. No, he's very kind.
He's 3'5",
Very
340 pounds, and he loves cats.
I love it too much.
Yeah, too much.
Big cat guy.
Happy Valentine's. Did he say Happy Valentine's Day to the cat before you?
He says, no.
Okay, all right, okay. Did he? When you woke up, was he like, "Happy birthday, kitty"? Happy Valentine's Day, Sheena. It happened. She's
No.
like, maybe. And she's thinking back. She's like,
Maybe that did happen.
yeah. The cat's like just in her face, like, "What's up, bitch?" And he's like, "Happy birthday, kitty." Sheena, what is today? Valentine's Day. Here you go. I made you a sandwich. Kitty, look at the gold bracelet I got you.
Like, my name's Sheena, bitch.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and choose our sketches. Let's just call the one funeral home. Okay. So that's good. I think we're just gonna do that.
Funeral home rescue.
It feels it's going to be a production.
It's a production.
So we'll pick
and
a super short.
In fact, So I feel like funeral home rescue will do part of it inside here. We'll make a funeral home, and then the outside part will go to the Lakes Park and shoot that there.
Good idea.
So we can show the plots, and you're like, okay,
Oh my
this is
God,
a plot.
yeah.
All right, is that good? Because you don't have anything to do today, right?
Is that? Well, we'll
has
talk
a
later,
show
but I do have
tonight.
a show tonight.
Oh, where? Okay, here in Fort Myers.
No.
Oh no.
I know.
Where?
In Tampa. It's at 8. It's like if we could wrap by we can.
Well, we
cut
tried to
this.
wrap by 6, but yeah, I know you have to leave before that.
We can try to wrap by
We got this.
5:30.
It's only 11:30. We'll write these, and maybe we'll just go to Lakes Park. High noon.
The first one, we'll shoot this first one short. So let's not even spend any time. We're gonna do there's something on your face.
Okay.
All right, and then we're gonna do the funeral. Man,
We can do it.
funeral home is a lot. No, well, it's a lot. We'll probably wrap that up around 5:30.
It's fine.
If we started shooting right away.
I already told them I'll be there a little late.
Are
which
you
is
at least
fine.
closing it or something?
Yeah, I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Not worried about it.
All right. Okay. All right. Good.
But 6, I cannot leave at 6.
We're going to figure it out.
It's gonna be
'cause-
great.
Yeah. No, we just have to figure out. So we can't do Lakes Park then.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Yeah, we can.
Well, it
Yeah,
takes
'cause you
it
don't
takes
have to
it takes
light
about
it.
15 minutes to get there. It takes about 30 minutes to get to the proper location. Remember how long it took for us to walk to where we needed to go, and we didn't even walk where we needed to go. We just were like, this spot of woods will be fine, you know. So it's like,
But But we don't have to light anything.
Well, if we park on the other side, there's a great, but we got to deal with people walking past. We got to do, I mean, it took, when we shot that little scene with her running the woods, it took almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours we were there.
We were there almost 2 hours. I think we were there for like an hour 40.
Were we?
For just that one running bear in the woods scene.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right. So which two are we doing?
We do have South Point Park, which is closer.
Yeah, but there's no part that like looks like and there's houses that wrap it. And even the
Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, the guard. It's gonna be crazy at Lakes Park.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild at Lakes Park. So, is there actual?
Fort Myers Memorial Gardens, but I don't know that they'd let us shoot there.
I don't think they'd let us shoot there.
Would Fuller Mets let us shoot there?
Do they have a cemetery?
Oh.
I doubt it.
No, I don't think so.
No, the closest one to here would be Fort Myers Memorial, which is on Colonial and McGregor. So it's only like 8 minutes away driving, but I just don't know.
Just trying to think where we could use. Okay, let's.
I can leave at 6 if it's like a deal breaker.
No.
It's a deal breaker. No.
We're thinking of location. We're just thinking of locations.
We're trying to think like we're getting pretty decent at timing and like knowing how long something's gonna take.
Yeah.
This one's a big one because not only is it a lot of costuming, it's like multiple different scenes and setups. What I liked about Lakes Park is we could get one of those 4-person bicycles. And we roll up on it.
I love that.
And you're like in the back and you're like, really? A bicycle?
Yeah, yes.
You make them pedal to the grave plot.
My grieving mother. Oh my God.
We like people to get exercise so you're not next in the grave.
Yeah. Trying to keep your heart good.
Okay, so run them through again. Let me hear what you got again, honey.
Postpartum. Clueless funeral home workers, funeral home rescue, funeral home realtor, negging your partner, something's on your face, missing person with Snapchat filter, and Taylor's cat will do another day.
Okay.
In parentheses on Taylor's cat, put Nathan is the cat, just so we don't forget.
And mine.
Yeah.
Mine. Are we going to get me like posted up on you?
Well,
I just get right in your face and go, meow!
With like whiskers. I can't wait.
Yeah. Me and Taylor turn over in bed and you're just at the end of the bed with the cat ears.
Why do we need Taylor for that? Why, like, because it could be like when you and the cat are home alone and the cat's like really being itself. I don't think we need Taylor at all.
That's true.
Yeah, and he probably wouldn't like us making fun of his cat anyway.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's like, make fun of my girlfriend all you want, but leave the cat alone.
Leave the cat alone. It's an innocent creature.
It's
a beautiful,
we can make
lifelong
that
companion.
The worst sketch he thinks, not the Macy's Day balloons.
Well, I will say Macy's Day Balloon is probably one of the worst sketches we've ever done. It's a lovely sketch. It worked kind of good. We needed to show the balloons. We really called that one in that day. But we did 3 sketches that day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a
the
really
other
good
two
day.
were good.
Yeah, the other 2 were great, yeah. But that one was, if we could have showed some type of balloon, it would have been better. So I get it on Taylor. And also, screw gay Taylor and his cat. Our sketches are great, Taylor!
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
right.
I'm just joking.
Right.
I'm just kidding. I'm just Randy, I'm sorry. I'm just messing with you, buddy. Randy. We love your cat. And we love that you don't like our sketches.
Yeah.
He does.
It doesn't bother me at all.
He likes my food, so that makes me feel good.
No, we love it. We are beating on Taylor a little bit. He's a great guy.
Okay,
yeah.
So we're doing something on your face, it sounds like. And then funeral rescue.
Yeah, that's what we're going to add. I mean, those are the 2 that we want to do. But no, I feel bad for beating on Taylor a little bit. He really helped us out last week.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Come on, he knows we're
He'll be
joking.
a good sport.
Yeah, he knows we're joking.
We always, and this is not kissing anyone's butt. At least I always bring it up. I'm like, Taylor's such a great guy. I love him. I love you.
Yeah, we really. Yeah, now we're kissing his ass too much.
All right. So the funeral home rescue.
They're not love. Like Sheena was saying, Sheena's like, only I love him. I already have to share my love with the cats.
Everybody loves them. Yeah. So what if the funeral home rescue, what if instead somebody played like a Gordon Ramsay-like character and just came in and just roasted? Like, we could do the opening scene where she's having the bad experience and then a little bit of narration. That's why we called in funeral home rescue. And somebody burst through the door. Are you joking? This is a fucking travesty.
Well, that's the premise. Yeah, that's like what we're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the premise of it. Yeah. Because the whole scene where she keeps getting lost at the funeral thing. That's the basis of it. I mean, it's just and somebody's got to play that like lady, that person.
Yeah,
someone's got to like
just
scream at
we
us
think the forgetful thing is funny, but look what happened with the dead body one. It's just like it just doesn't come across.
Well, but we're not gonna do the dead. Sorry. And then we're not gonna do like the dead body thing though. We're just like it's not gonna be like that. Like I don't know. Let's just give it an attempt to write it. Let's start out with with the face thing. Let's just do that real quick.
Yeah, let's do that one real fast.
All right. So we're at a table. Obviously, it's a some type of restaurant setting. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I'll open up. I'll be like, okay, so we really like everything that you're bringing to the table, and I feel like Mary Kate, you've made it into the second round of hiring. I think that you're going to be an absolute. What's a good word?
Asset.
Yeah, asset. That's what I was looking for. You're going to be an absolute asset to the company. So we'll get you to the next round. And I just take a bite, and then like you see something on my face, and then you go.
Oh, there's something on your face.
Maybe I shouldn't say it like that. There's something on your face. Well, I'm sorry, you're fired. But I was never hired. Yes, that is true.
Yes, you're out of here.
Okay.
Get her out.
Yeah, so it should start out with maybe a little like.
And then I now make it my mission in life to tell people when there's stuff on their face because I lost a job over it.
No, okay, so let's because we need to keep this one really short. So like, let's do an inner monologue.
While they're talking, she's trying to hint. Do you ever do that? You go like
That's
this.
That's what I was just saying, like this thing, like she does this thing. So we'll do an inner monologue. So it'll start out with I say the asset thing, and then it goes to you, and then it goes to me, and we see the thing on my face the whole time, right? And then you're like, I think there's something on his face, like there's something. I think there's something on his face. Okay, so let's have, honey. I know.
But I thought it was supposed to be like permanent, like he can't get it off.
It is. No, that's what we're gonna get. So that's what I was saying. Right now, let's do it to where I'm already eating, all right, and then you sit down at the table. Okay. So that makes a lot more sense because if you see me before we started eating, you would know this thing's permanently on my face. Yeah. Right. And then so you sit down and I go, oh, thank you for coming. It's it's okay that I started before you got here. We have, it's a big day. Yeah. Press for time. And then I said I'm eating. I said, oh, you're an asset. And I'm just like eating. I'll be very like.
Yourself.
Yeah. Shitty with the eating. I'm a very petite eater. All right? One little bite at a time, okay? I'm very petite about it.
I love it. Very dainty, very delicate. Yes. Pinky up. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm very petite about it.
There's nothing petite about me. That's it. Okay, so and then it goes to the monologue, and you're in your head, and you're like, I think there's something on his face. Maybe if I just give him a little bit of like, and then and you're like, mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, do you have an itch?
Yeah.
You're like, maybe just a little bit like a. And you start getting everything. And I go, is there something, Mary Kate, is there something, an issue? You're like, yeah, you just got a little something on your face there, a little food.
Do I do like the lick?
Well, yeah, so we'll start the food face, and I go, and we'll do what Victor says. Wait, I go, here? And you're like, no, just down. And I'm like, here? And I wrote it, and I take it, and I rub it, and you're like, no, you did. Here, let me get it. Yeah. And you lick your thumb and you rub it across it, and then you go, oh, that's a mole.
Yeah. That stays there. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a mole.
Yeah.
And I could just maybe go like, it's a melanoma, actually.
Yeah. A cancer survivor.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty simple. We can, and then I think that's funny. What do you think? Is there something wrong with it, Sheena?
It's less funny, I feel like, now that we worked it out.
Oh, it's always less funny.
Okay.
Yeah,
What-
it's
what-
always-
Especially after you say it 10
What
times.
if she starts like, oh my god, because that would be very embarrassing, right? If you try and then you realize it's like, all right, I'm so sorry. It's okay. It happened to me. It's okay. Let's continue. And then you finally like smile and you have like a cilantro on your tooth. And she doesn't know how to tell you like,
oh, I like that. That's a good ending.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's very
and
nice.
I go, oh no, it's okay. And I just got shit like taken from my teeth.
it's like, oh fuck.
And you're just like, and you go.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I like that ending.
Yeah, that works it out. That's a good ending. Okay, so give us a heads up on what you got there, honey. Once you get done typing, so she tries to type everything out. She does a pretty good job. We move a little.
She
fast
doesn't
for her.
try. She does.
Do you like it, Mary Kate?
She
Or what?
types
I like
everything
it.
out.
Okay. All right,
Okay,
cool.
so Nathan's already, so we're at a table, restaurant setting. Nathan's already eating. You come in. Thank you for coming. Sorry, I already got started. We're pressed for time. Okay, well, we really like everything you've brought to the table. We think you're going to be an asset to the company. And then her inner monologue starts and she says, I think there's something on his face. Maybe I'll just give him a hint. And she scratches her face. And then you say, oh, do you have an itch? And then she like wipes her face again. There's something there? Here, you know. No, it's not there. Let me get it for you. Oh, that's a mole. Well, it's melanoma, actually. And then,
I don't know if we have to say that, but yeah.
I would.
and then she just kind of looks defeated. And then he's like, oh, it's okay. And he smiles, and there's stuff all in his teeth.
And then you're just like, oh.
Yeah. Or do I just not say
she-
anything at all because I'm like, oh, I'll
she
just
just-
go fuck myself because
Yeah.
Or honestly, I think
could just be-
the punch ending is, oh no, it's totally good. And then
yeah.
Right in the
And then I don't like
That's
say
so
that.
loud.
yeah.
I think it should be like a lot like hanging out of my teeth.
Yeah.
We'll make it real over the top, just because when it goes to that, just one little.
Because I was like mistaken the first time because like the mole should be there. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
shouldn't even bother with
Yeah.
your teeth anymore. Yeah, I love that.
Maybe instead of mole, because I think a mole is obvious, it should just be like a birthmark. Because a birthmark can be flat and just different, like
yeah, but
shape.
I could tell a birthmark like for sure because it's like
more than a mole.
Yeah, because it's on your
More
skin.
than a mole.
Yeah,
You can tell a birthmark more than a mole, in terms of like a smudge on somebody's face.
Yeah.
No, you just love to argue with me.
I don't.
If I say black, he says white.
I don't. No, for real. Like a birthmark is like it's part of your skin.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like an obvious, like a mole is raised
if
up.
it's
It
But
looks
it
like
can be different. Like, look
looks
at
like a
this.
chocolate nugget
See
or
how
something.
that's just like,
Yeah.
that just looks like a piece of your skin.
yeah.
But this looks like there's something on you. Just like you said earlier, you're like, is that a freckle or is it chocolate?
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know. Is it food or is it a freckle or what is it?
What if it's like a wart or something?
Ugh.
I know.
Yeah, wart. Yeah, it could be anything. I think it should just be something
Because it
raised off
doesn't
the
look-
skin.
That should
It
be
doesn't
the,
look that
the jingle
common.
for the end of the bit. Is it a mole or is it chocolate? Like, today we're gonna play a game.
Is it a mole or is it chocolate? She just pulls up her sleeves.
Yeah. And we just have to like lick our arms.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
These are
Ew,
all moles.
that is nasty.
all moles. No,
I just wanted you to lick my arm. Oh my god. That's a sketch. Not the other one. That is the best. Okay, we're doing that. Because we have a jingle. And it would be like 2 seconds. That's the one. Sorry, Sheena. We're going to violate your body with Nathan's tongue.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're doing it. No. It's art. We're doing it.
It's art.
We're doing it.
I've never even hugged Sheena.
We've never hugged.
You're about to do it today. You're about to get
Little hug. Now let me lick that arm.
Sheena, grow up. Sacrifice your body. You have to do this. It's for the show.
For the podcast.
Oh my god. That's
Do it for the podcast.
That's it. That's the one. Is it a mole or is it chocolate? It's so good.
I'm not gonna lick Sheena.
You made me cry laughing. It's way better than the stupid birthmark face argument.
Just a minute ago, it was good, and now you're like, that's retarded.
No, but we found it. We made a better lane. We exited on a highway that is way better. I know. If we can get Julie on board, we're doing it.
If we could do it
I'll
if I
lick
don't
Sheena.
actually have to lick her. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
You
are
can
okay if
fake
Mary
lick her.
Kate licks you?
Well, what if we just use Julie's arm?
Does Julie have moles? You're covered in moles.
Freckles.
I have a mole on my knee. We could like all lick each other.
It just turned into some weird smut film. It's like,
We could lick each other.
And then we're like, Victor, where's your mole? And he's like, just a minute.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, it's pretty good.
No.
Yeah, we're not all gonna lick each other today.
Fine.
Like, actually, the sketch didn't do great, but the OnlyFans page blew up.
I love
Comedians lick each other.
it. Fine. Fine.
I know we're gonna get the comments. They're gonna be like, you really should have did the lick thing. Mary Kate was right. So, do you guys don't like the thing stuck to the face? I don't think it should look exactly like a mole. It's just gonna be like something on your face, and a mole is like, I don't know. Like Julie's dad has birthmarks on his face, and it just looks like his skin. It's like you can tell it's just
Yeah, it's like a
birthmark.
tan patch.
Yeah, it's like
or
a
something.
tan
Yeah.
patch. Yeah, it's like a birthmark is just.
But I think it should be something that you wouldn't normally have on our face because we all.
How do we
have-
do that though?
We have to I don't know, whatever we can fabricate, just a little thing that
We
don't know
never
what-
got any spirit.
We really
gum,
don't know what it
unfortunately.
is.
Yeah. Super glue. Glue something on there.
Can't super glue something to yourself.
Yeah,
I know.
your
I'm
face.
just joking. Yeah. So, no, we could. We'll figure out the mole. I'm not worried about the mole.
I think,
But I
so-
think
so
it should be like a
war-
weird shape, though. Like we got to make it. Can't just be like a perfect little circle, little. Because people get moles here. That's like a beauty mark.
Yeah.
You can tell that's a.
But I think that's like where you were saying, or if it's hard to determine if it's food or
Yeah.
mole.
It needs to be.
Is it a mole or is it chocolate?
That's kind of like why I like it. So you just want us to lick Sheena's arms.
Is it a mole or is it chocolate?
It is really funny.
I
It is really
mean-
funny. Can Mary Kate lick your arm?
Yeah.
Okay, and it'll just get me grabbing her arm and I'll go.
But you have to do like the jingle though.
Yeah.
Can we do like a green screen where it's like a commercial?
Yeah.
Like kind of like you did for the shingles one where it's like
This week, is it a mole or is it chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we can
Then
do that.
Sheena's
We
like,
do it a
"No,
game
no,
show
no,
style.
Starring Cochina Reagan.
So you guys want to do this instead of the face mole?
I don't.
It's never been done. We gotta push boundaries. It's never been done.
Well, it's Sheena's body, so we're gonna have to go with it, not doing it.
No means yes.
She's like, "Why do you think I'm married right now?"
I'm already nagging.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, see, Sheena, you might have that ring if you just said yes a little bit more.
Why is today so much about me and my guy?
No, it's okay. It's always about you and your guy. You're the
you're
co-host
right.
of the podcast.
Okay, let's workshop the other ones. We can always go back to these.
We won't have time to go back to that because it's probably going to take, if we're going to write that funeral home one, it's going to take the rest of the podcast. So the something on your face is written.
Okay.
I think the melanoma thing is just, it's fine. We just go, I think saying it's a melanoma it's actually a melanoma.
I don't think we should say melanoma.
Why not?
Because it's the only deadly form of skin cancer. And it's...
It's like, so, I mean, yeah. So what's the issue?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to see the issue here.
What does it add? saying it's a melanoma.
Well, it gets better.
Well, what are the other types of skin cancers, though? Like, no one knows what they... If you said, like, the other
There
rare
are basal cell carcinomas, and then there's squamous cell carcinomas.
Oh, that's not... Oh, that's
carcinoma.
You see
that's
this massive
basal
scar
cell
on my neck?
carcinoma.
That's from melanoma. I have no lymph nodes in my neck because of melanoma.
Yeah, but basal cell.
But what I'm saying is, it's like
it's
just
all a
the most
melanoma.
well-known.
No.
Basal cell melanoma.
No.
Squamous cell melanoma.
No, it's basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma, and melanoma is its own thing. Melanoma is deadly. The other two are not.
So it's just a mole then?
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you could say, oh, it's benign.
What if
like you already got it tested?
Can we figure that out later? 'Cause it's just...
Yeah, no, yeah, we could figure it out. Yeah, we could figure it out. Victor's like trying to stop a meltdown right now.
No. It's because we already talked. We have to wrap this up fairly quickly. And,
Yeah.
Why are we going to decide? We're losing a lot of time just trying to decide what it's going to be on the face. It's
Well,
gonna be
because
something
the
on the
reason
face.
that we have to figure it out is because right now it's not that funny. So we just need to figure out like what's the final. I get the teeth in the thing, you know, I get it, but we brought up mole and everybody was like, meh, mole.
See if there can be.
I'm just trying to figure out what like
scar, cancer. What did I say it was?
I like a scar.
Whatever it is on the face, and it's permanent. It doesn't come out. And that's it. There's something on the face. We'll figure that out.
I don't like how centered you're being right now, Victor. You're really throwing me off with this. I don't like. Don't give me the nice tone right now, Victor. It's a damn melanoma.
What I think is when then we have like 5 more minutes. And we have to wrap things up and no more. We don't care about your lighting. Don't change your lens. It is what it is. And I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be anyway. Yeah. She's gotta leave at like 5 o'clock, bro. We're gonna be running the clock. We're gonna be running the clock. Well,
No,
we
this
still have
is
20
good.
minutes.
We do need somebody to push us along sometimes. Okay.
Just don't do it so calmly, Victor.
Hurry the fuck up, guys.
Much better.
It's getting late.
Yeah. I don't like, guys, it seems like maybe we don't
I bring out
need
the
to care
accent and
about
everything.
Stop.
It could be a mole. We call that lunar.
Oh. It's called Luna?
Lunar.
That's a lunada. Now that's funny.
What's a lunada?
It's a mole. We just said it. Yeah.
Thanks for paying attention to what I say, Sheena.
It was all going a little fast.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we're pretty much set up on that. And let's go ahead but man, you know what though? I don't know. I don't like it now because Mary Kate doesn't like it. Let's lick your arms. Let's just do. Can we lick your arms, please? All right, we're all licking Sheena's arms.
Is it a mole or is it chocolate?
She's so happy with it.
It's like memorable.
She doesn't even want the sketch. She just wants the jingle.
Yeah, the jingle's really funny, but I think you should sing the jingle because that is really funny. Yeah. Is it a mole? Is it chocolate?
Yeah.
That's very funny. Look, Sheena's so sad now.
No, I'm fine. I'm just thinking, how do we execute?
Yeah.
Like, what's
Do we have like chocolate syrup where it's like obviously chocolate syrup and then it's just like Sheena with a fetish of like making me lick her moles?
What I think what it is like I'm the game show host. Right?
Yeah.
And then I go, welcome everybody to another episode of, and it's like, is it a mole? Is it chocolate?
Yeah. Yes.
And then we put like extra moles on you. We'll have extra moles. It's just your arms. And you're just like, okay, as you know, our contestant this week, Mary Kate Beck, is here to find out, is it a mole or is it chocolate?
Yes.
And our resident mole keeper, Sheena Reagan.
Like, come on, there's so much. It's so much more to play with than the other one.
Yeah, the other one just feels dumb now.
This could be the production, and we can make something short out of the rest.
Oh no, I think this could be quick too. And then, and then like literally, then I go, okay, so as you know, every week you're going to go ahead and test and see if these are moles or.
And then we should have showed like a contestant from like last week who's like an absolute gremlin, like covered in like
Ew.
No. What
like
is it?
skin tags.
I think she just has her arms out, and I go, okay, Mary Kate, find out if it's a mole or chocolate. And you just walk up to her and you're like, oh,
and I'm like sniffing her.
Yeah. You sniffing it, yeah. You lick it.
Yeah. See, I think Nathan would be way better, but I think it should be a woman.
Yeah, if you want to do it, you have to lick her arms.
I have to do it.
Yeah.
I think I have to do it because I'm fighting for it. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you're. Well, plus we also like to have the guests be in the sketches if we can. Like,
Yeah.
You're like the star of the sketches. And then I think you should go around. It should just be a thing of you just like smelling her arm, licking all up.
Yeah.
You get the licks, and then it's like in the back. It's like do the whole thing.
And then I'm like, this one's chocolate for sure. And then like we determine it's like they're all moles.
Yeah, exactly. Nope, they're all moles.
Yeah.
That's our time this week, everybody. Thanks for coming out.
I like it.
Okay, and it's quick. Okay, okay,
easy peasy.
So we're scratching the thing. We're doing,
and we don't have to offend Sheena's precious little feelings about her lymph nodes and her melanoma.
You're usually really nice. You're kind of an asshole today. She being an asshole?
She's a fighter, you know? We gotta, yeah.
She just said, "Do you see this?"
It's like, whoa! I was like, forget.
By the way,
that
she had
sketch.
no change in demeanor. She's just like, I see it. And
You want me to feel sorry for
did you die or?
You're still
When you
here.
showed it, she should have licked you right there.
That's not chocolate.
That's melanoma. I can smell it.
Surprisingly, I feel like this went better. Like we were going, like when just like the mole conversation. Me and you were about to argue over a mole.
Yeah.
I couldn't even believe it. I was like, this is because we've had some epic arguments on this podcast.
We have.
We've had
She
some
put
like
her-
serious like epic and I seen it coming. I was like, I'm gonna die on this mole.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what's so good pun? You know what's so funny is we used to never argue, and then one day Nathan was like, "I want a little more banter, like a little more arguing on the podcast of fighting over this," and then just naturally we became like each other's nemesis on the podcast. Like we can't agree on anything ever again.
No,
and I'm like,
we agree all the time. We do. We agree all the time. But yes, we definitely. I have a little more range in what's acceptable in my life, and she'll be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm not doing it." One time I asked her to twerk, and she was like, "I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not twerking." That's amazing. And we were like, "Do it for the podcast, Sheena."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm making out with Devin over here."
Oh, that's incredible.
So okay, all right. So let's go ahead and write. I think it's the mole thing is good. We're good to go. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and that's going to be a green screen, Victor. Obviously, because it's going to be a game show. But the next one won't be. Well, maybe. Let's go ahead and let's say we're going to do the funeral home as a green screen.
wish we had a golf cart.
Yeah.
That's why I say let's go ahead and we will go down to Lakes Park and let's go down there. We'll shoot we'll rent one of those bikes, and that'll be the thing. So let's think of that as a bike rental type situation. Okay.
How's he gonna shoot on it?
He'll be shooting us just
driving by.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Well,
him
because I was
standing
going to
still and we
say,
zip by.
we might be able to get Randy to throw a GoPro mount down if you want it to be the POV in the ride.
Oh, is Randy coming?
I might be able to convince him. It was a maybe when I left the house.
I think we have a GoPro. Do you have a GoPro?
Yeah, but not here.
Oh,
I
okay.
have them at home.
Yeah.
So we never use them, so I don't.
Yeah, we don't really use them. I think we could shoot it without the GoPro, right?
Yeah. So
Well, let's go ahead and start writing it and see
Okay.
what actually comes out.
Okay.
Of it. Okay. So
Opening scene.
opening scene is you and who else is going to be with you in this? Because in the thing, it's your mother.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can
Either
we turn
me
Julie
or
into
Julie
your
could be a
mom?
sister, or it could be sisters, right?
Sheena needs to be like the funeral plot real
Yes,
estate.
that's what I
Okay.
was
Of
imagining.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're like the person that keeps getting lost. And you're like,
Yeah.
Like, I think this is.
Around here somewhere. I
Yeah.
just did a showing yesterday at 10 a.m. I swear to God.
It was that she brought you to the plot, let you guys soak it in, and then told you that it was
Like, you know what?
silly goosery.
It's over here. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I was.
It would have been much better if she. It would have been much better if she like took you like, okay, this is the plot next to the septic tank.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh wait, no, this isn't the right one. That's how you sell it. You know,
Yeah,
you show
yeah,
like
yeah.
the crappy areas. You're like,
No, I think the faux pas was that she's like bringing us to ones that are like gorgeous.
I know,
And then
yeah.
she brings us to the septic
well, that's what I'm saying.
tank.
She should have brought you to the septic tank first.
No,
and
we
then-
need to flip it because that'll be funnier.
No, I'm not saying for the sketch. I'm just saying in real life she screwed up.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
she
yeah,
really
yeah,
screwed
yeah.
you.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah, she
idiot.
really screwed you. Yeah, okay. So, let's see if we can make this funny without Lakes Park and see if we could do something.
And I want to do the one where I like lay down and I'm like, this feels like Dad. Or like I'm the idiot who's like laying down in the grass, like, testing it out.
Okay, I like that.
Actually, I like that.
Like, this
too,
is a really
where-
good view. I think you'd like this.
What if you're kind of like naturey and that sort of thing? Like maybe Julie, if she's playing like the sister or whatever, could be like, I don't know, you don't think it's creepy that we're burying Dad? Like, I just think a cremation makes more sense. No, he needs to be one with the earth. That's the way it's meant to be.
Yeah.
And then maybe that's what it is. It's like, okay, so here's the first plot that we have. As you can see, it's under a beautiful tree. It does get some morning sun, but some afternoon shade. Perfect for a lifelong nap.
Yeah.
And then
an eternal nap.
and then you just like get down on the ground. You're just like,
yeah. Oh my God. Kind of like
Just like-
Saltburn. Remember when he like?
oh my God.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy.
Now
but,
that
like,
would really boost our numbers
yeah,
if you would, though.
What was it?
No.
Have you
we'll
ever seen
talk about it
Saltburn?
later. No.
So it's a very abstract, very strange film. But at one point, it's this guy who's obsessed with another guy. He dies. He's at his grave, and he
Boinks.
full on boinks the grave.
It's like fresh
Dick out
dirt.
and everything. And
That's
by
wild.
the way, it was improvised.
Yeah.
He told the director, shut the door. I'm going to try something. And he just slowly starts getting all turned on by the grave, drops trow, enormous wanker. And then just straight up
wanted to show
gardens
everyone.
with his
Yeah,
dick.
yeah, yeah. It
I
was
mean,
wild.
by the way, that's Sabrina Carpenter's boyfriend.
I know. Well, the one that keeps cheating on her. Yes.
Well, I guess Julie's gonna be watching this movie now. Like,
I'm interested.
I think everyone in
Tell
their
me
life
more.
it's
Julie doesn't sugarcoat anything either.
I'm interested.
But I'm gonna be like,
Startlingly large
Or-
to the
or-
point where people he had to clarify that it was not a prosthetic.
or do I like roll around like I don't know.
Grass angels.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna do that, then so if we're gonna do, but you realize we're going away from the rescue.
Yeah.
We're going away from the rescue.
But I'm getting emotionally attached to this. Oh yeah. I
So-
mean, it doesn't have to be the rest.
Okay, so let's. Well, I'm just saying we just have to cut that. So okay, so let's just play it. Let's just do it like played out then. Let's
Yeah.
just literally make that story.
Yeah.
All right. Like, so what happened when you first came into the funeral home? Like, what was the issue there when you first walked in?
They don't have a printer. They don't have computers.
So low tech. She enters a very low tech 1985
It was insane.
decorated funeral
Yes.
home.
Was this in Chicago?
Yeah.
Okay.
South
So-
side of Chicago, not like
yeah.
downtown.
I like we don't know what that means.
Yeah.
You're like,
like,
it's the south side of
it's
Chicago.
gross.
Yeah. So okay. So we enter a very old funeral home. Immediately the person comes up to you. What does she look like whenever
She was like young too, which
Oh,
bothered
really?
me. Yeah.
Like really young.
Like 30s.
Okay. So this is
Cindy
perfect. So
is
Sheena
her
doesn't
name.
really need to be
No, yeah. You can be yourself.
And let's go ahead and name you Cindy.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So because now we're changing it from this like over the top like funeral home rescue to the actual story of what happened.
Yeah.
We just need to punch it up a little bit. All right. So you enter in, Cindy shows up. What's the first thing that you remember from like when she was talking to you?
I mean, she like has a clipboard. These are the last two slots. We need to act quickly. They're gonna be like scooped up. Yeah. They're gonna be on the market soon.
Yeah.
Because it's like the last Irish Catholic like South Side
So,
cemetery. So it's like important that we're in there.
Okay. So give us, Sheena's going to give us some lines on, sell her that plot with those lines like a realtor would sell it.
Okay.
Like we really have to get in there. In fact, we have 2 other buyers, this whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead, hit her up.
Okay, so we have limited inventory. It's highly sought after real estate around here. We don't want anybody else dying on us and scooping them up, right? Probably gonna need to go in at full price. Okay.
Or like people are dropping dead every day.
Yeah.
Gotta act fast.
Gotta act fast. Yeah.
Yeah, and it would go
We
in
should
full
probably
price.
get up there. Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta go in full price. Let's try to get over there.
We really want to get our money in escrow. Like hit her like your
Yeah. All the jargon.
Yeah.
Okay. So like you know, if you're able to pay cash, I could probably seal the deal, or otherwise we're at least 20% down to sweeten the pot. I'm boring myself again. It's boring.
No. Really hit it and play the part. You are Cindy. You're selling her this. We're just trying to get some stuff down.
We
for the
just
script.
resodded everything. It's
yeah.
There's 2 spots left.
Well, it's like you don't need to beat it to a dead horse on the front end. You just tell them it's a highly sought after area. We got to get out there right away because inventory is extremely low, and I know you really want to get in there. So let's go see it.
Yeah,
and then you sell it while
we
you're
want
there.
to talk about. I also throw in some lines about there's
Is
other
this far
people
away from the sprinklers?
Yeah, other people. It's far away from the sprinklers, but you want good sprinklers there. Yeah, right. You want it to be sprinkled.
You don't want to. You want it raining on you all the time. You want to be soggy in your grave. You want to be warm and toasty.
Yeah, and then
I like the morning sun and the afternoon shade.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's morning sun, afternoon shade. And then, talk about other people. Go ahead and put that down. I guess we'll write it after. I want to talk about other people are interested in a lot because that's what realtors do every time. There's actually a couple people that are looking at this right now, so we're going to want to jump on this really quickly. The Anderson couple just died. Yeah. Horrific car crash.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they might take out 2 of the
Yeah,
plots.
what if it's well, because if somebody was looking at it,
like double
they
down
would,
on like the details of the death. Like their bodies were mangled. They need like.
Yeah. Okay. So
What
it's
were you
like
about to say? What were you going to say?
just that, like, I feel like if they were already dead, they would be scooping them up. So maybe it would be something like, you know, Mr. Anderson's 92. And it could be any day for him. Not to mention Mrs. Marbles is 86 and she has pneumonia. So I wouldn't wait.
Well, I think more. Let's do it that the Anderson couple died this weekend, and I have a meeting with them at 3. So you might want to, jump on this.
Think about putting some money in escrow.
Yeah. There we go. That's what we're playing. You might want to think about putting some money in escrow because
just remember, cash is king.
Yeah.
I can't sway either way. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't hear it from me. Yeah.
Should be a gum chewer, very. Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Maybe a bad lipstick, right?
Yes.
Kind
Do you
of.
have clipboards or anything?
I got 2 of them in the car.
I got a clipboard here.
So how do we? So right then, I want to. Right when she sells you this, I want to kind of lean into her incompetence. What was the first part that you were like, oh, this lady doesn't know what the hell she's talking about?
She's like flipping through the clipboard. Like when we get out, she like gets out of the golf cart, like super confident, like grabs her clipboard. She's like, and like selling it. And like my mom's like, wow, this is just, it's beautiful. It's so like wholesome, whatever. And then she's like looking around, and then she starts flipping through her clipboard, like looking at the little map, like the grid, and like she's like clearly lost.
Yeah, what if they're having a moment?
The best part was like, when we get out there, but there's like little markers on the grave, and she's like taking her foot and like scraping the leaves off the markers, like looking around, and like I'm just like, oh, this woman's full of shit right now. And like my mom is just like, this is gonna be great, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith.
So she's like, let's go get in the golf cart, and from there,
We'll show you around.
Yeah, because I want to
show you this
I want to
faith.
get us out of the funeral home. So we're in the funeral home.
Yeah.
She's giving you the sales pitch, and then she's like, okay, then how do we get out of this funeral home now? Where do we go from there?
Well, we go to take a look at the plots, right?
Yeah, but what leads to this? Like we're talking about dialogue.
It's gonna happen naturally. Like
Yeah.
like Sheena's gonna be like, all right, let me go ahead and we'll take you to the spots. We'll take
Okay.
you to see the
Oh,
space.
after a quick credit check, we'll go ahead and take you out to look at the spots.
Yeah. Like, that's like literally how it happens.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Then they
yeah,
take you out to the spots, and then we show up at the bicycle, I guess.
I mean, that was your plan.
I think it could.
Yeah.
What if it was like, let me go get the golf cart, and they're standing there, and then they come back. I'm like, we don't have golf carts.
The battery died.
The battery, but we have this sweet tandem bicycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bicycles are
Or
fun.
like she doesn't even say anything about a golf cart.
I wish
Like,
I brought
she
my
just-
rollerblades because then I could be like, but we do have a pair of skates.
Yeah, like
And we're all just.
Yeah, we had rollerblades. That would all be nice. We do. We sold those.
There's
skates,
regular
didn't we?
skates.
Oh, we have a regular pair that we didn't.
Oh, those
sell.
are hard.
Yeah, no, we don't want anybody to get hurt. So,
Okay.
we'll just pull up on the bicycle.
if you guys just hop on and we'll just
Okay, I'll meet you out front, and then we'll go to the
Yeah,
grave sites.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll go there. We'll meet you out front, and then we'll go to the grave sites. And then she just pulls up because it's gonna be funny. Peddling those things by yourself is so difficult. You're just gonna be like, and y'all just jump on.
Oh yeah.
my God,
Okay, yeah. And then as soon as you get out, like Mary Kate just gets to the ground. She's like, I love this location.
Yeah.
Then you just lay down. You're like, I think Dad would love this.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, ladies, I'm so embarrassed. This is not the one.
Yeah.
Yikes.
We're right around the corner. The map was upside down.
Yeah. Yes. Like that's literally, I think, what was happening.
Yeah.
And then, but okay. So how do you guys feel? I think like Julie should be the tree hugger who's like rolling around, and then I'm like the stern one who's like, keep it together. Like, don't get too emotionally attached to this. Cause like, I think if Julie and I do it, like I was the one who was like the firm, stern one, like with my mom and having to like keep everyone level headed and like, but I'm also like making fun of the person. I think like Julie would be better at being like the softer, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just trying to think like character wise.
She's a versatile actress. She can do either. But yes, if you feel more
Are you okay
comfortable-
rolling around?
I'm fine.
Okay. I think like she gives more tree hugger. I'm like a nut job. You know?
Well, yeah, but the thought of you, it's gonna be much funnier if you're just like, and we get that like.
I know.
Because I'm imagining Victor. You shoot low when she just drops her knees and it's like she's sitting there and it's like shooting up from the same angle and you're like,
Yeah.
it smells so good. Like this is and then it rolls over.
Why can't you do it then? You could be
over.
like the psycho
Brother?
like, family member. Yeah. We're like, we don't take him out.
Okay.
I think like you'd be, but that was incredible.
Yeah, but I know you're gonna do really good at it. I think if you don't want to do the part, it's fine. You just
I mean, I can, but like,
yeah,
that's hard to live up to.
I was impersonating you. that was a Mary Kate impersonation. I don't know.
Oh my God. I'm like, wow, that is something.
That is yeah.
I can still do it. I don't care. I was like sniff the grass, like lay on the grass, and then the next sight I like hug the tree. I'm like, this tree's gonna be so beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's like, get it together. I'm like, there's a brook, there's a lake.
Oh man, but I just there's just the thought of you doing it, like the whole thing is very.
His heart's set on it.
Yeah.
I'll concede.
Oh, yeah.
I think all the humor is in
the person who's attached to the.
It's
plot.
it's like really there. And
otherwise it's just it's almost like a British sketch. It's so dry.
Yeah, I almost feel like we could not have a second person there with you. I like Julie in it, but I feel like it could just be you and her. Like you're there to see it because we can get a 2-person tandem bike. They have a 2-person one. And then, so, I mean, yeah.
Ring, ring. Your chariot awaits.
Yeah, so we get
But I
that.
also think, like, just to play devil's advocate, like, because I do think it would be helpful to have another person there to, like level set with, because, like, she can't level set with me to be like, keep your head on straight. Like, don't get attached to these plots. Like, this woman's clearly a ding-dong who can't, you know? Like, I think we do need a third person to, like, keep me in check. You know what I mean? Because, like, you can't do that for me.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we'll have the third person in there. And
Or do we have it on the phone?
No, I think the third person's fine on there. It's fine.
Okay.
And if we want to, because if we really wanted to introduce me and have me do crazy stuff, we can go. It could be 3 of us. We could be brothers and sisters because a 4-person tandem bike. And
is
so,
amazing.
Yeah, so it's which is not in a line. They're like
You have to be in the middle on the
like
tandem.
Well, no, it's like sitting like a golf cart. You sit like a golf cart and it has a steering wheel.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
so it's
got
kind of it's perfect for what the situation is.
great.
And then
Just hop on.
yeah, just hop. All right, guys, hop on.
Okay,
we jump on there, and then like I can be just as intense as you. Like Julie's like the calm. She's like, okay, guys, don't.
Oh my God! If it's the wrong spot, you'd be like, "Son of a bitch!" Like, you could be like Chris Farley, who's like, "What?"
Yeah, like because I was thinking of a scene.
Do you want to play the funeral director and we can play the bereaved family members?
Oh no!
Okay.
No. We got to get your bereaved.
You're real estate like
yeah, you're real estate.
Yeah,
like, and then,
we need you.
Like I would be great if I had a football and I like throw it at the ground. I'm like, yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Dad loves these trees.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And then so let's we'll do that. She forgets the thing. We lose our mind. She's like, no, but the next spot is just as good. And do we do a 3 where like we go to another one and then we do a whole nother scene where we're like, we love this. I think let's just do 2.
Yeah.
I know she went 3, but let's just do 2. And she goes, oh guys, I'm so sorry. This is the wrong one. But the next one's just as good.
Yeah.
And then
it's like near a sewer.
Yeah, just like a sewer. And like there's a little construction area in the back of the park that we can do. So I think that. So how do we end it?
I know. That's where
What's
I'm struggling.
The ending? Yeah.
There was the piece where it was like next to people that like we didn't really like. So like there could be something there where it's like,
yeah,
like the Hatfields and McCoys or whatever that Family Feud is. Or I was thinking like it could be buried next to something that's like someone's like dead cat or like something just like the spot sucks or I don't know. Where's your head at?
What if we do like a so we do the first one where we're like super excited. It's like a kind of a longer scene. You're like smelling the ground, you know, and then we just do kind of a quick montage of different places. And I get out, and I get out. I'm like, I love this one. Like there's a gazebo part, and I'm running through the gazebo. I'm like, this is amazing. You're like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And then she goes, oh, I'm sorry. This is the wrong one again. I'm so sorry.
Like
we just do a couple montages.
Yeah.
Like okay, and then we're riding in the car, and I go, this better be the right one.
Yeah. You said there were only 2 spots. How do you not have them memorized?
Yeah.
Could you read a map? Freaking out.
So then we go to the last one. What is the wrap up on this?
Yeah.
We got to wrap it up because a lot of this is going to be just fun improv, you know. So
how do we land this plane? I know this is tough. This is when they like. We'll get there. We got somewhere before.
What if
okay.
Go ahead.
Mine was gonna be, what if it's like the brothers and sisters turn to each other is like, is this getting a little out of hand? Like something just doesn't feel right here. And then she goes, yeah, maybe we should wait till Dad's actually dead.
I was just thinking Dad's not actually dead. Yeah. I was just thinking, dude. Same wavelength. That's what I was about to say. What if the Dad's not actually dead?
Yes, I didn't even think of that. Okay, perfect.
Maybe we should wait till Dad's actually dead.
Yes. Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. There we go.
Because it could always be just ambiguous. Like we're looking for a plot for our dad.
And could it be like something even
special,
darker of like, how much is this life insurance policy again? Or like something like sinister. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. We don't have to, but
I like the Dad's dead. Or I was thinking, what if also you take a phone call and you go, guys, I think we lost your dad.
Or no, you're like, he's gonna live. Or like, he's in full recovery. Or like, I don't know. I think the
Dad's
actually dead one.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just go. You know what? Maybe we should just wait till Dad gets back from Cabo and have him pick.
Yeah.
Or something.
No, I like the actually dead one.
Yeah, actually dead.
Okay.
All right. So then we
Short,
wrap it up.
great.
Just sweet and boom. And I think the funny part of it is just going to be us freaking out in the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Sweet. Boom. That's what sketch is. Woo! Good job, guys. Very good job, Mary Kate. Thank you very much for coming on the podcast. We much appreciate it. We know that was a journey for you, you know, and then great show last night. So it's been awesome all the way around. So let's get to licking Sheena's arms.
Yeah. Is it a bowl or is it chocolate? It's gonna be great.
Okay. And then, all right, Julie, you got anything you want to talk about?
Awesome Treasures online. Check it out on eBay. Lots of cool stuff, vintages, collectibles, toys, games.
And you did just get like a new lot of like vintage collectible toys, I think.
Yep.
So if you want to go on there, she's got I think the 100 Dalmatians. I think you have almost all 100 of them. Probably.
What? Almost all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just picked that up just recently. So yeah, if you guys are in the 101 Dalmatians, Mary Kate, anything you got?
No, this is great. Just follow me on Instagram, marykate.beck. You can see all my upcoming shows on my website, mkbcomedy.com. Thank you so much. It's been the best.
Yeah, and if you're ever in Tampa and you just happen to like sneakily get into a Don't Tell, You produce those.
I
You're the
am
production person.
the brains behind the business of the Tampa region.
Yeah, you're Tampa Don't Tell.
Yeah, Tampa Don't Tell comedy.
Yeah, Don't Tell. So definitely check that out if you want to like get into a sneaky little show. I love the show where it's like above the stairs.
Oh my God, yeah, the DJ booth.
Oh, it was so
we
fun.
just made a stage.
Is that what it was? A DJ booth?
Yeah, but it looks like a bunk bed. Like it looks like you're performing on the top bunk of a bed. You both have done it.
Oh, it's way up in the ceiling.
Yeah,
and then below it is a staircase.
I bumped my like arm on it one time because I'm very physical, and I like whacked my wrist.
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh.
When I was there, I told him, I go, I've always wanted to do a show in the attic. Everybody, welcome to the Anne Frank Comedy Show.
Yeah. Everyone be real quiet.
Real quiet. Okay. Sheena, what you got?
I'm almost at 1,000 followers on Instagram. So please,
dang.
let's boost the
nice
numbers.
Job. 1,000 followers is good.
We're almost there. It takes a really long time to get that first 1,000.
It took me 2.5 years to get to the mark. But once I hit 2,000,
she's been on Instagram since she was 12. So.
Well, I had like 1,300, and I got so upset during the 2020 election that I deleted all my social medias and started over. Except my personal Facebook. I know, idiot.
Once you hit the 1,000, you'll hit 2,000 the next year, and then it'll just keep compounding.
I feel like I'm like earning everybody back from before. I'm like, it's me again. But these
are the people that like are meaningful followers, you know?
Yeah.
I have no bots. I have no fake accounts. Every single person.
I literally have to go through and erase all my fake accounts on like a regular basis.
That you created to follow yourself? Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, I hit 10,000. Well, I'm back to 8.
Yeah.
So, all right. VHM Productions. Always check out Victor at VHM Productions for any productions of commercials, music videos. Porn, he'll do porn, and then
softcore only though. Right?
No, I don't know. Would you do so? Yeah. He winked. Yeah, softcore. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so definitely check out VHM Productions for any of your production needs. Make sure to check out Carry Cart, carrycart.com, Kery, not how you normally spell it. Rad Carry Cart for $20 off and free shipping. Bill's Plumbing, 239-245-3406. Bill's Plumbing, best plumbing in Southwest Florida. You can find me at Nathan Stands Up on all social medias. Thank you, and that's our podcast.
Woo!